A coffee shop spent thousands of dollars on a beautiful website. The colors looked perfect. The animations were smooth. Everything looked professional. But 3 months later, they were losing customers. Sales were dropping, and nobody knew why. The problem wasn't the coffee. It wasn't the prices. It wasn't the competition. The problem was the website itself. To understand what went wrong, we need to go back to the beginning. Imagine two web designers, Michael and David. Both received the exact same project. A local coffee shop wanted a new website. They had the same budget, the same deadline, and the same goal: build a website that attracts more customers. Michael immediately started designing. He spent hours choosing colors, testing different fonts, adding animations, creating beautiful buttons, and making everything look modern. A week later, the website was finished. And honestly, it looked incredible. The colors were beautiful. The animations were smooth. Everything looked premium. Now let's look at David. David also wanted his website to look great. But before designing anything, he asked himself a few questions. How will customers find the menu? How quickly can they place an order? Can they find the location easily? Will the website work well on a mobile phone? Instead of focusing only on appearance, David focused on the customer's experience. A week later, his website was finished too. Both websites went live on the same day. At first, visitors loved Michael's website. They said, "Wow, this looks amazing." But after a few minutes, problems started appearing. Customers couldn't find the menu. The navigation was confusing. The order button was difficult to spot. And important information was hidden behind animations. Many visitors left the website without doing anything. Now let's see what happened on David's website. Customers instantly found the menu. They could place an order within seconds. The location was easy to find. Everything felt simple and natural. People stayed longer. More customers placed orders. And the coffee shop owner was happier. So what was the difference? Michael focused mostly on UI. David focused on UX. But what do those terms actually mean? UI stands for user interface. It's everything users can see. Colors, buttons, fonts, icons, images, layouts, menus. In simple words, UI is how a website looks. That's why Michael's website looked so impressive. Now let's talk about UX. UX stands for user experience. It's how users feel when using a website. Is it easy to navigate? Can users find what they need quickly? Does everything make sense? Can they complete their goal without frustration? That's UX. David understood something important. A beautiful website is useless if people can't use it easily. That's why he focused on the entire user journey. Here's the easiest way to remember the difference. UI is how it looks. UX is how it works. Great UI attracts users. Great UX keeps them there. The best websites combine both. Just like David's website. It looked good, and it felt good to use. That's the secret behind successful web design. So the next time you visit a website, ask yourself 2 questions. Does it look good? And does it feel easy to use? If the answer is yes to both, you've probably found a website with great UI and great UX.